Hello everybody and welcome back to your favourite FIFA series on YouTube. It's Be a Goalkeeper. Should be episode 60, but sadly for me and you, episode 59 has been gone and dusted, whatever. It's been destroyed. I'm super frustrated with it because I literally finished the whole episode and then went to do voiceover and the whole episode is just gone. Like, the editing's there but the file has just disappeared, so having a quick look at the calendar, you can see we did win the Europa League match 2-1, drew with Leeds, won against Brentford, I believe it is, 4-1, and then lost to Leeds as well. Like I said, I'm really disappointed because it was such a good episode. I did so many good edits and stuff, but sadly it is gone. Now it's back to post-con Mace. We're going to leave that behind us now. No need to be sad or upset. We've got to move on with it.
Let's do this!
Before we get into the first match, if you could leave a like on the video, it really does help my channel. Subscribe if you're new and turn notifications on so you do not miss a thing. Now let's get into the first match, which is in the Europa League again against Adana Demirspor, if I pronounced that correctly, which I probably didn't, but we are on fire at the moment, and we start off the game with Raheem, the Dream, Sterling, drilling this ball low across the floor, keeper no chance, and puts us 1-0 up already 6.5 minutes into the game. The move starts on the right side of the pitch, and obviously Ozyman is involved. He finds Raheem, but look at the space in the middle. The right back has not come across to help his centre backs, and the centre backs have bundled up as well, and there's just loads of space for Raheem to hit it low, but Adama get their first shot on target.
Donut, you're so stupid!
Somehow I've made that sort of mistake. It's really not going my way lately. I've had such a bad time playing and editing this series, but we're still going to move forward. But it's a decent strike, but you can see I take a little step to my left, leave that gap the right side of the goal. It's just a little bit there, I move across, I can't come back, full stretch, nowhere near it, and we can see, like I said, it's a decent goal, but I don't tend to see free kicks all too often. It curls in, and we are all tied up in this match. Into the 30th minute though, we have Plata down his right side, tries crossing it, defender gets it, but then somehow the ball bounces to Ozyman, back to Plata, to Kante, who finds Sterling, back to Ozyman, and he finds the back of the net. What a team goal. We were just ping-ponging this ball left, right and centre in the box, and Ozyman is there to finish it because he's unbelievable. We get a little bit fortunate the ball finds Ozyman, but look at the passing. I thought Sterling was going to take it on himself, but he chose to let it off perfectly for Ozyman, who didn't even need to break stride. Left foot, and he just powers it straight past the goalkeeper, putting us back into the lead, and that's exactly where we leave the half. Going into the second half, can we get at least another goal to give us a little bit of cushion, because you know I've been shocking as of late. But there's someone who we can rely on, and that is Victor Ozyman. He finds Sterling, back to Kante, who can't quite squeeze it in, but he has been on a goal-scoring streak as of late. And Ozyman with another opportunity, but it's a pretty weak one. Goalkeeper makes it easy save, but we win the ball back, and this time Sterling forces the keeper into another save. We've just been all over him, and finally we get another breakthrough, 55th minute, and it is the main man, Victor Ozyman, who's charging over to Graham Potter for some reason. I don't know why they always do the celebration. It's a little bit weird, but fair enough. Give him a little hug. We're boys now, apparently. I'm never involved because maybe I'm just a loner, or maybe they've had enough of my poorness, but it's a decent strike from Ozyman, who hits it first time. Keeper can't quite get across his line quick enough. The power beats him, and we are 3-1 up into the 60th minute, and obviously Ozyman is involved. Back to Stern, hits it near post, and he squeezes it in, making it 4-1. Not sure what the keeper is up to. It's actually Plata with the goal. My mistake. How many mistakes have I made recently? But again, it's a decent finish. Ozyman and Kante involved. For some reason, our CDM is like an attacking mid at the moment with N'Golo. He's pretty good at it as well, but 4-1 up, 9 minutes left of the game. It's James down his right side into Ozyman, chips it across to Sterling, but the defender does manage to clear it. Not far enough though. We win the ball in the midfield. Ozyman involved to Sterling, back to Ozyman, hits it first time, and he gets his hat-trick, making it 5-1. An unbelievable performance. He is everywhere on this pitch. I'm just in awe of the majesty of him. Unbelievable. And Sterling as well. But it's easy enough finish. Keeper, bit slow on reacting there. Maybe the defender was blocking his vision. But into the back of the net it goes. And then I get subbed off, obviously. Doesn't show it, but I only made one save. 51% possession, 12 shots. Only one from them, and they scored it, which obviously is not a good sign for me. Moving on to the next match, which is in the Premier League at home at Stamford Bridge against Southampton. Starting off this game, we are the first ones on the attack. Starts off with James down the right side into Sterling, Osman, and then Kante's up there again. Can't quite squeeze it past the goalkeeper. From the corner, whipped into the mix there. Osman rises highest and tucks the ball into the back of the net. What a header. To be fair, a corner goal is very rare in this game for me and hardly ever see it, but whipped it straight in, and Osman rises highest like a salmon, hits the ball into the back of the net, and he out jumps like 3 defenders there somehow. Goalkeeper doesn't quite know what he's doing. To be fair, it's a little glancing head as well. Maybe he can't react quick enough. 33 minutes on the clock now, and Southampton get their first attack of the game through the defensive line, charging into the box, takes a heavy touch. I'm out quick at the feet to make the save, and we go to the half-time interval with the 1-0 lead. Southampton haven't done much at all, and hopefully they will stay that way, but early on in the second half, down his right side, whipped it across to Chong on the volley, hits it! An unbelievable strike, and why am I conceding goals like that every day of the week at the moment? I have absolutely no chance of that. He hits that sweet as you like, just whipped it across the box, it bounced in front of him, defender in his face, side foots it, flies into the side netting. And what can you say? You have to give him applause or something, because that's unbelievable finish. Look at it. Beautiful. I'm moving across my line. Can't come back across. And they have tied the game up with an absolute screamer into the 69th minute. Osman bursts through the defensive line. Defender's nowhere near. Hits it early though. And the keeper is forced into the save. Now we have Sterling holding up the play in the box. Quick passing back and forth. Have no idea who's got the ball. Sterling back to James. Defender comes across Sterling again. Hits a near post off the post, so can't squeeze it in. And that is the full-time whistle. It's a draw. I make no saves again. 2 back-to-back terrible games. Now we have to play against Man City.
I'm in danger.
Not the team I want to come up against when I've been playing so poorly. 2 games. Both games I've not made a save and conceded pretty decent goals, and we've got to play Man City, who have Haaland up front. Early on in the game though, Man City get their first opportunity, tries a long ranger, not too bad. I actually make a save, surprise surprise, play a through ball now, one of me at the near post, and I make another one. I made more saves already early in this game. Again it's Haaland at the near post, and I'm there once again. I am on fire from the corner, Skriniar takes it, and again flick it over the crossbar. What has happened to me? I've had some magic water or something, someone drug test me. 38th minute, we do get a first opportunity. Sterling's breaking through the line. Defender's coming across, hits it early, off the crossbar, back to Plata, but it's straight at Ederson, who makes the easiest save ever. 41 minutes, Goretzka hits it early, and he ruins my day with a decent strike again. The power beats me before I can react, and to be fair, that type of shot is so awkward for a goalkeeper to save, because he can go left, he can go right, and obviously he's always going to beat me. He gets through the defence line way too easy. I'm not sure what Brooking there, number 43, is doing. Hits it left-footed though, flies it at the near post, and we are 1-0 down against Man City, who have been absolutely dominant. It's going to be a struggle for us, but we do get a little rest going into half-time, but second half, just some more shots on target would be lovely. We start off with me on the ball, 1-2 between me and Martinez. Haaland closes me down, get past him way too easy, back to Martinez, and then we start a little counter-attack, playing through the high press, and Osman using his strength and his pace. He has Sterling with him, chooses not to use him, charging into box. Now Osman plays it across the back post to Plata, and he equalises this game with literally our first proper shot on target. I'm not counting the Plata one from the first half, but finally, and it all comes from me. I did something. Technically, it's more Osman who just outstrengths and outpaces everyone on the pitch. Plays it across beautifully to the back post, and Plata is there. No one near him. He's never going to miss. Just slots it straight past Ederson, and we're all level in this game. Last minute, we're dilly down in the midfield. Man City win it back. It's Haaland on the ball, really taking his time. It finally gets in the box, hits it.
I'm done.
Can I just catch one break, please? Obviously, I've kept Haaland out this whole time, and then in the last minute of the game, we're dilly-dallying in the midfield, give it away too easily, and Haaland has the time and space because no one could catch up with him. He wasn't even sprinting, and the power just beats me at the near post. You can see I even make a step to my left, and it's not good enough. It flies straight past me with the power. So disappointing. I played so well, and we lose the match 2-1 with a stupid goal to concede, but look how many saves I make, only a 6.9. And I'm pretty sure I made more than 4 saves as well, so this game absolutely hates me. Ederson had one of my type of games where you have nothing to do and then you just concede, so it's nice to know other goalkeepers suffer like me. But now we move on to the final game of the episode in the Europa League against SK Rapid Wien, I am assuming. And they're the first ones, early on in this game, get into the box, plays it across on...
Not
decent bit of defender there. Put your body on the line to keep the ball out. Now we get through 10 minutes of Plata, one to keeper, and obviously he's going to slot that away. No defenders near him. He had the time and the space with the composure to finish it off, and we are 1-0 up early on into this match. It's a decent passing move from the midfield. Kante involved, and I think it's Silva who finds Plata, who uses a little bit of pace to get past the centre back who's all out of position, puts it onto his right foot and just hits it as hard as he can. And the keeper, like I said, you can't go left, you can't go right, and either way the goalkeeper is going to concede a goal in that situation. Plata again, 33rd minute, holds the ball up to Osimhen, who just doesn't shoot.
Take the bloody shot.
That sort of incident happens so many times when I'm playing. My team just refuses to shoot, but now we have Chilwell, plays it across, and Plata is on the end of that again. It's a carbon copy of the goal we scored against Man City. I'm freaking out for some reason. Do a little dance though. And Plata, I'm not sure who he is. It's Gonzalo Plata, but he is decent from what I've seen. He scores goals, he gets assists, he's always involved in the build-up play at least at some point. And the defender there gets the wrong side of him, should be pushing him out the way, and we slot it in to make 2-0. SK Rapid do get an opportunity into our box, hits it at near post, but it's an easy enough shot, not enough power to beat me. We go into the half-time with Plata on his hat-trick. It is a possibility. We've had one this episode. Can we get another? We get the first big opportunity in the second half. Osimhen wins the ball high up the pitch and out wide to James. Plata's in the middle waiting for it, but he finds Osimhen on the edge of the box waiting. Into Plata, he finds Silva, puts it on his left foot and curls it straight past the goalkeeper, making it 3-0 with a little finesse. You love to see it. Silva's not been involved too much, even though he's such a good player. He's kind of been absent in the last few games, but look at the technique. Onto his left foot, uses the defender, then finesse it straight past the goalkeeper, who kind of flaps his hands at it. Nowhere near it in the end. 55th minute now. Sterling over top to Osimhen on the volley, but the keeper makes the save. I'm pretty sure he just puts his body in the right position. Toe pokes it wide though. What a goal that would have been. SK's first opportunity, edge of the box, flick after flick, hits it first time off the post. I'm saved by it. Now 63rd minute, Sterling onto Osimhen to Silva, back to Sterling, holds it up to Osimhen, strikes it too close to the goalkeeper though, easy enough save. Now we're down the right side of the pitch, holding up the defender, quick pass in the middle, Silva with a strike, goalkeeper fumbles the ball, defender does a good job of clearing it. 3 minutes left of this half now, at the near post, he strikes it across me, and I concede another goal. I am just so fed up with conceding terrible goals. I think I'm in the right position, but whether I like it or not, they just scored the goals. Easy enough. I kind of close down the angle and he hits it across me, but I don't react quick enough. I think it goes under my arm or just out of reach. So disappointing. Obviously, I'm a little bit frustrated. I tried a long ranger at the end of the match, which goes absolutely nowhere. And we do go on to win the game 3-1. Easy enough for us, but sadly, no clean sheets in this whole episode. But I'm going to put that down to frustration because I recorded this just after I found out I lost that whole episode 59, or which this is 59 now. So I was very frustrated, very angry you could say, but hopefully in the next episode I will be a lot calmer and hopefully I can continue to bring you good videos. But that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and turn notifications on so you do not miss a thing. And as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.